All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? Welcome. Give it a couple minutes. Blaine has got absolutely zero internet. He might tune in, but I sent him the link to see if he could join, but it's not looking good. So it might just be me tonight. Blaine's on the road again, and his internet is pretty shoddy at best. So we'll see how that goes. Hello, Eliana. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Live on Vim, yes, sir. Hello, John. Welcome. Yeah, so we're streaming live on Vim. We're streaming live on Chris is right there on YouTube. We're there on Facebook as well. So multiple choices for your viewing pleasure. Or, well, I don't know if it's pleasure. It could be your pain and heartache. It's John and John. Yeah, exactly. So we'll give it a couple minutes, just let people kind of get settled, and then we'll dive into it. Happy Monday to one and all. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I guess the big thing, and we'll deal with this before we get into too much craziness. As you can see, I got a new little friend over here in my office. And this is what my family and I have been playing around with all day, all weekend. He's hiding right now, but it's a little leopard gecko. So the family has a new pet. So we have our leopard gecko in here. He's very shy. I'm sure the bigger he gets, he's just a baby. He's only like this big. But the bigger he gets, I'm sure he will be taking part in our shows. And, Coin Gecko, why not have a gecko, a mascot of our own, right? So we'll have him taking part in some future shows. But I'm gonna on my Johnny Buzz account, I'm gonna be taking pictures of him and stuff. Hi, Mike. But he's hiding right now, so I put a couple of worms out for him in his tank. So I'm gonna kind of be looking over my shoulder to see if he comes out and grabs them. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with crypto, other than the fact that CoinGecko is a very popular site in the crypto space, and now I own a gecko. So hello, David, welcome. So that's my useless information for the day. That's my new toy. Well, it's not a toy; it's a pet, but you know what I mean. Anyways, lots of fun. It's the simple things in life. Exactly, Chris. Yes, it's exactly. Yes, Mike. Yeah. We don't get geckos very often up in Canada. Hello, Edgar. Welcome. So we have to get ours imported in, let's say, but they're all bred, right? They're all bred up here. So it's interesting. It's my first reptile. I've never owned a reptile before. So I know this got absolutely nothing to do with Crypto Mondays, right? Like nothing, other than the fact that CoinGecko, Gecko. The show is not sponsored by CoinGecko, mind you. So let's move on. I made a post last night, and I'll throw it up here. I'm going to throw it in chat. Obviously, it's just going to show up. If you guys check it out, you can look at it here. That's the link. I know it's peakd/hive, a bunch of numbers. You know what you could do? You could just do this. This is probably easier. Let me just. That's the post, but. This is my account. If you go there to my account on PeakD or ctptalk.com/@JohnGOlson, whichever your heart desires, you'll notice that I made a post last night, and it's kind of what I wanted to discuss tonight for you guys. Now, a lot of us, maybe not necessarily new to the crypto space, not necessarily new to Hive in general, but there are quite a few people that are brand new to this. And when they're first getting started, it might be their first attempt at any type of social media on any blockchain. It might be their first attempt at creating content in general. But it's really easy for a bunch of us here to sit there and say, you can do it, guys. Just stick with it. Like, stay the course. You can do it. Don't give up. Like, that's the standard fare that we usually say. But sometimes I think we forget what it's like to actually be new to this blockchain community. So last night I made this post and I went over I think it's 8 tips to do. What do you do when you are new? That's the name of the post. So I was going to go over these points by point. I know it's a little bit of a refresher if you read my post yesterday, but I'm the kind of guy, and this is a little bit of repurposing, let's say, but I truly believe in this. And you'll notice a pattern when I create content too. If I write a blog post, sometimes, not always, but a lot of the times I'll follow it up with a video version of it. Or I'll do a video version of something and write out a long form piece of content to go along with it. This is why, because a lot of times people hate video. They could care less what I say each and every day. Don't even care. They hate audio. They don't want to listen to it on an audio platform. But you know what? They'll read it. Or they hate reading and they love the visual, or they love, it being in an audio format. So for me, I repurpose my content. I think it's really cool, a cool strategy to put your content out on multiple mediums. So you're not just catering to the people that want to watch your videos. You're not just catering to the people that want to write video, read your articles. It's kind of you cater to a lot of people. So that's why I'm doing this. So again, if you've read the post yesterday, it's a little bit of a refresher, but if you did not read the post yesterday, I asked the questions, what do you do when you were new? Because again, a lot of times people jump into this stuff and they're brand new and they see these people with 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 hive power. And they're like, how the heck can I even compete? How do I even stick out? How do I become a voice on this platform? So a couple of tips that I think will really help you guys. And not only is this, obviously this is Crypto Mondays and we're talking about Hive and we're talking about CTP and Leo and all of these platforms that we produce content on. But this is a really good strategy too for the other side of the coin for CTP, which is affiliate marketing and building businesses online. Because we know that we're supposed to be creating content. Content marketing is a great way, inbound marketing, to pull people to you. So this works, hand in hand with everything that we try to touch on here in our little tribe. So the first point I mentioned is to ignore the damn upvotes. Like, don't even look. Whether you get upvoted or not is the last thing you should be concerned about, especially your first year on the blockchain. If you get upvoted, great. It's a bonus. It's never owed to you. It's never ever owed to you. And it's something I realized even before I joined Hive. Like, let's even talk further back. We are all parts of different tribes. We all have little circles of friends. We all have people that we've grown with, people that we've built businesses with, people that we've failed with. We're very communal, but we stick to our tribes, right? That's just the human experience. It's no different on Hive. If you jump into this community and start making posts and you're seeing all these other people making $50, $100, $300 a post, and you're going, well, how come I can't get it? It's because you're not part of the tribe yet. That's it. It's not like, oh, people look down at you. It's not like, oh, people are just like, oh, I'm going to ignore this person. No, you just have got to get in there. You've got to, as the famous rapper once said, Too Short, you have to get in where you fit in. And I just put Too Short into a lesson here. That's insane. But the point is that you are not going to get upvotes right away, and you should never expect them. To be brutally honest with you, 4 years plus into this place, I'm smiling from ear to ear when I get upvotes because I know they're not guaranteed. There's not a single upvote that I get that is guaranteed. It's the same thing if you're getting started here on Hive. So how do you attract that? And a bunch of these points that we'll go over tonight will address that, but you attract it by becoming a part of the tribe, becoming a part of the community, becoming someone people want to follow, becoming someone people get value from. And again, these are a few points down in the list here that we'll go over in more detail, but just when you're getting into this stuff, don't look at how much Chris is making. Don't look how much Mike is making. Don't look how much I'm making. Don't do it. You'll go crazy. You'll go absolutely crazy. Don't do it. Don't look at it. It's bad for your health. Just produce the content and engage with the community. Worry about that for your first year here on the blockchain. And look at it this way. Look at it this way. If you get an upvote that's worth 10 cents, that's 10 more cents you're going to get than you would have on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, unless you're one of those influencer types that have 20 million followers and you take pictures of yourself in bikinis all day. For the rest of us, 10 cents, an upvote that's worth 10 cents is a lot more than we'll ever make on any other social media platform. So I'm grateful every single time I get a penny upvote. I am grateful for it. So just a way to frame it. So that's rule number one. Don't expect a single upvote because, again, mentioning, and this was the second point, you need to be focused on building the relationships. So whether it's in a tribe, whether it's in a community, whatever it is, worry about that. Not only for the first year, but throughout your entire time on the blockchain. Build the relationships. Let's put it into an online business scenario. People do business with those they know, like, and trust. Or what I think it's the Jeffrey Gitomer quote where he says, all things being equal, people do business with those they know, like, and trust. All things not being equal, they still do business with those they know, like, and trust. So your job as a content creator, as a new member of the tribe, as a producer of engagement and commenting and everything on Hive is to get people to know, like, and trust you. That is how you do it. Focus on that. That is the metric you should be looking at. How many followers am I getting? How many people am I commenting? How many posts am I commenting on? How many posts per week am I creating? How many people am I meeting? How many different That's the numbers you should be looking at. Not whether or not you got upvoted, not whether or not you made $1 million overnight. Worry about the relationships. Focus on that. That's a really, really important strategy. And something else, this is going to piss some people off. I don't really care. The third tip is, for the love of everything that's good, stop looking at the damn price of Hive. Stop it. Stop it. Because what happened the past week? It went down. What happened today? It moonshot it. Who cares? People freaking out that the price is going skyrocketing right now. Do we forget what happened about 3 or 4 months ago when we were at like over $3 per token, and now we're hovering over $1? It's like, why are we so attached to price? What has changed? What has changed on Hive in the 3 months when it was at $3 compared to now when it's $1? Nothing, other than there's more people here being awesome. That's it. There's more development. There's more use case. There's more amazing applications. There's more communities being created. That's what's changed. It's gotten better. So one would assume if things got better, why did the price go down? You want to know why? Because price is irrelevant. Price, let's say it all together. Price is irrelevant. Stop looking at the price. Stop talking about price. Just don't even look at it. If I could have one desire in all desires, it would be for Peak D to remove the damn price feed ticker. And I know that'll never happen because crypto is a trader's paradise. But it's like, whatever. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed has gotten better. Why hasn't the price got better? Because markets are moronic. Markets are irrational. Markets are insanity. And if we're worried about what the price is, you're going to get really, really emotional about the wrong things. Like Eliana said, price is irrelevant. This time last year, Hive was 10 cents. Now it's $1. Was I not creating content a year ago? And all of a sudden, because it's $1, now I'm creating content? No. I didn't care about the price. I like it when it's a little cheap. You want to know why? Because I can accumulate more. I'm getting more Hive from my content and my effort on the chain. So stop looking at the price. Stop talking about price. Stop putting it out there. It's bad for you. It's totally bad for your health, and it's killing unicorns for the love of everything that is good. And exactly like John said on Vim, it was on sale last week. So when it's down to 79 cents and we know that price is irrelevant, that's when we should be buying more. But you know what's going to happen? Now that the price is going up, everyone, I'm going to buy Hive. Oh, it's like, it's moronic. It's stupidity. It's stupidity, stupidity, stupidity. And it's the worst thing for a new person to do is worry about the price of this stuff. We know that there's use case. We know that there's community, and we know that there's tons of development. That's what matters, not the price. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Next point, dollar cost average. This is something that not a lot of people are going to tell you, folks. They're not going to tell you this, and I'm going to give you some examples. You're going to have to spend some money. Yep. You're gonna, or yeah, sure, you can do this for free. But you know what you're not going to attract? You're not going to attract the tribes. You're not going to attract the potential attention of whales when they see you just living off of the rewards pool and not putting anything back in. You're going to have to put some fiat into this, especially if you believe in the long-term vision of this stuff. Now, that being said, my example, I came into this, I was literally spending $5 to $10 a week in Hive. The price of a couple of cups of coffee a week, I was dollar cost averaging when I got started into this. I put some skin in the game. I didn't put a lot of it because I had nothing. I had less than nothing. I had probably about as much as the crickets in my gecko's cage have right now. I had that much. Nothing. But I found a way to dollar cost average in. Here's an example for right now. If you guys are into Splinterlands, I was looking at a conversation right now. A lot of people are conversating about Splinterlands and building your deck up and building your cards up so you have more stake in the game. You get more SPS airdrop. You have better cards to play with. And right now, the price of really, really effective cards in the Chaos Legion set are pennies on the dollar. But still there's people that are saying they don't have enough collection power to get to silver or bronze. Folks, for $20, $50, maybe $100 max, you can pimp out your collection. You have to put some skin in the game. Again, not requiring thousands of dollars, not requiring $100 even. You don't even have to spend $100, but just set up a plan. Now we're going back to Hive, where your dollar cost averaging, you're picking up 5 to 10 Hive a week, if that's all you can afford. You're picking it up because it's stacking and it starts snowballing, and it's a beautiful thing. So dollar cost average, make a commitment to put some skin in the game if you believe in this blockchain. If you don't, then I'm sure you can go play with the gas fees on Ethereum. That'll work out great, I'm sure. Anyways, you have a lot of options. That was the next point. When I first got started, back in my days, when I first got started, we had two options. I'm not even going to mention the previous blockchain, but we had the Hive equivalent and the HBD equivalent. And that was it. We didn't have CTP tokens. We didn't have Leo tokens. We didn't have 1UP tokens. We didn't have SPT tokens. We didn't have pick your token. We didn't have any of those options when we got started. Now, if you are starting now, you have options. You have amazing options. In fact, here's the thing. Everyone's trying to shoot to get 50,000 or 100,000 or 500,000 Hive power. That's a lot of money, guys. I don't know, has anyone got an extra $500,000 kicking around? Because that's how much money you would need to get 500,000 Hive power to become a whale, even though technically it's more than 500,000, but you get the point. I don't. But you know what? I might have $1,000 to become a whale in CTP. I might have $1,000 to become a very big whale in 1UP. I might have $1,000 or $500 to become a whale in SPT. So there's so many more options. We don't have to be focused on, I need to become a whale or a dolphin or this in Hive. Yes, we should always be building Hive, and you will. If you're out there, you will be doing it. But look at the options you have out there. Find your niche, find your tribe, going back to that point that we originally talked about, and plug into that. The more you give to that tribe, the more the tribe will support you, the more you grow with it. Oh, look what's happened. You've built a beautiful circle of friends. Amazing. It's amazing how that happens. The next point is to add value every single day. I know, a sip of water for this one. Dear sir, great post does nothing for anyone in a comment. Tipping someone a tipping token that's worth 0.000001 cent does nothing of value to anyone. Not contributing and just saying, oh yeah, I'm serious about this, and then never showing up, doing one post a week is not adding value. It's not. Commenting every day saying, great, doesn't add value. Make the commitment to add value every day. That does not mean you need to go and buy 100,000 Hive Power and power it up. That does not mean you got to go write a 2,000 word article that you'll put out for a Pulitzer Prize one day. That does not mean that you need to go and be like crazy like Jay Fang and make 50 comments a day. I mean, there's some people that do that, but it doesn't mean you have to do that stuff. What it means is that when you do take some action, make it count on Hive. Make it count. Make it valuable to the person that you're engaging with. Make it valuable to the community as a whole. Leave Hive better tomorrow than it was today. And you can do that very easily here on the blockchain. So that's the next point. Add value every single day. The next point is being stubborn. And this is probably if there if there was an award for being the most stubborn SOB on the planet on this blockchain, it might as well. I'll take it. I'll graciously accept this because I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff. I won't quit. I'm too stubborn to quit. I put all, and this is not financial advice because this is just what I did. This is not recommended, but I didn't have a plan B. I saw Hive. I saw what was being built here. I put all my eggs in the basket. So maybe it's pride that I'll never quit, but I'm also very stubborn about it because I understand that a few things. Price is irrelevant, so price is going to go up and down. And if I base my success on this blockchain, what the price of this stuff is, I'm going to be very distraught and pissed off at the world. But I put all my eggs in this basket because I have seen what this can do to people's lives. I've seen it change people's lives in countries around the world where, you know what, a Hive equals one Hive no matter what. Regardless of what their financial situation is in the country they're in, it's always one Hive equals one Hive. I've seen what this blockchain can do. So I believe in it. With all of my being, I believe in this blockchain. So I went all in. And the only way I know I can go all in, because I don't have tons of disposable income. I don't have $1 million sitting in my pocket to power up. I know that I can contribute and add to this blockchain by being stubborn and showing up every single day. Don't show up once every 3 weeks and say, oh, I'm back and I'm serious. And then you disappear for another couple of weeks. Dumb. And I get it. Life happens. I get it. I totally get it. But Hive is pretty cool. They got this awesome thing called Ecency. It's on your phone. Whether you have an Apple, whether you have an Android, it's a free app. You can tie it right into your Hive account. You can make a post. They got this thing called Dbuzz. Take a picture of your cat. Take a picture of the spaghetti you made for grandma. Whatever. Post it. You have no excuses for not showing up every day on this blockchain. You know why? Because you're checking Twitter. You're checking Facebook. You're checking TikTok if you're one of the kids. You're checking Instagram if you're down with OPP. Whatever. There's no excuse for us not. If we are business people and we're serious about this stuff, there's no excuse for us to not be showing up every day. There's none. You have a phone. I guarantee if you have a jitterbug, I feel sorry and I apologize. But if you are like the 99% of the people out there, you have a smartphone. Whether it's a superior Apple product or one of those Samsung, Google things, whatever, you have a phone. You can use it. You can stay in front of people on Hive. Just put in 20 seconds of your time and make a post. Comment. Spend 5 minutes and comment on people's posts using ecency. It's brilliant. And finally, my magnum opus, my big kahuna, the post that I got a lot of traction, and what really helped, I think, showcase to the world what I was about when I first joined this blockchain was the 500, and 5,000 formula. What is this? It's similar to the 274. Anyone knows the 274 formula? That's that other thing that I came up with. But the 500, 5,000 is a very, very stupid, simple concept on how to not only grow your account on Hive, but to sustain it and to actually be seen some amazing things happening to your holdings. 5 engagements a day. Make the commitment every single day to engage with 5 different people in the form of comments, engagement, 5 different people a day. That will start attracting 500 followers. So you want to do everything you can to get the 500 followers. The 500 followers will feed through upvotes, through curation, and you're powering up. You're doing the dollar cost averaging. You want to get or hit 5,000 Hive power. So you want to aim for that in your first year. Doing the things each and every day, the 5 engagements every day, growing the followers. The followers will grow into what? Hive power. Because if you're dollar cost averaging, plus you're creating every day and you're engaging and you're growing your follower base and you're adding value, you will grow your account. You will. Will it happen in a day? No. Will it happen in a month? Probably not. But I know because it happened to me. I didn't do anything that I'm not telling you guys about today. When I got started, less than a year, I had 5,000 Hive power. Just by following that model. Not rocket science. And again, when it came to disposable income, the crickets in my gecko terrarium had more disposable income than I did back when I got started. There's no excuse. Well, I can't find the money, John. Okay. Well, how many times do you eat pizza this week? How many times do you go to McDonald's? How many times do you go to Starbucks and get a $17 latte frappuccino mocha choca, whatever the hell they're called? How many? Oh, well, sacrifice one of those. Now, all of a sudden, if you sacrifice a $5 drink at Starbucks, you got $5 a week. So I'm not even saying cut them out of the week. Just cut one out. If you take one day of the week, cutting out that frappuccino latte mocha choca, $5, and buy some Hive with it. Wow. Let's just do the math. If we're doing that, if you're doing $5 a day, that's like if Hive is at $1, that's 1,825 Hive that you'll have this time in a year. Just from your dollar cost averaging. 5 Hive a day. If you're doing 15 Hive a week, right? 780 Hive. You see how this could now you do that, your dollar cost averaging, plus you're engaging, plus you're creating content and engaging with people and adding value to the blockchain. Do you see how this could start steamrolling? Oh, and totally forgot, not only are you earning Hive, you're also earning all of those other options we talked about, the Leos, the CTPs, the SPTs, the 1-ups. Oh, and if that wasn't good enough, you're also earning, if you're not even trying, about 8 to 10% on your curation. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, just by staking your Hive power, you're earning about 2 to 3% a year just on your stake. So again, tell me why we all can't do this? Something to think about. Could it be, just throwing it out there, could it be that a lot of people say they want something but aren't willing to put in the work? Oh yeah, Mike, totally forgot about that too. Oh yeah, HBD pays you 12% a year too. HBD is the stable coin, trades around $1 per hive, 12% a year on $1. Just saying. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse. I think it comes down to personal priorities, personal choices, because it's pretty obvious, okay? You don't need to be the most skilled author out there. You can make a lot of spelling mistakes in your content. You can be a high school dropout. You can start with nothing on this blockchain. There's no excuse. There's none. It's personal priorities and personal choices is the only thing that's either holding you back from crushing it on Hive or going and enjoying your time paying $17,000 for a gas fee on Ethereum. So hopefully no one rage quit while I was doing this talk. And I appreciate you guys for coming and listening to it. I hope it fired people up. The lizard is not out, so I can't bring him for show and tell. Being the idiot I am, I'm brand new to this whole lizard keeping thing. So I bought him a nice little hide. It's this like kind of like, fake log, but the log has got like a hole that he can get right up in. So he gets right tucked up in the back. And of course, it's the warmest spot in the tank. I can't get him out. And you don't pull geckos because their tails will fall off. So the only way to get him out of that is when he comes down. I have a bunch of paper towel waiting because once he gets down, I'm going to stuff it so he can't get all the way up there again. Because I'd like to see the guy, like I'd like to see the little dude. Anyways, that's my spiel. Thank you guys for coming and listening to my ranting. I hope it was of use for you. Be sure to subscribe on the new YouTube channel. Plus One Daily will be the account. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to brand the Plus One Daily, the brand of Plus One Daily. We're going to focus it on all encompassing everything we're doing. So we've done the Plus One message for years and years and years. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep it going. Plus One Success, CTP, listeners, the Hive stuff. And just telling people to plus one each and every day. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to work on that, but that will be the official account on YouTube. I'm not looking for a YouTube plaque, guy. So if you subscribe, you subscribe. If you don't, whatever. I'd rather you follow me on Hive and follow me on ThreeSpeak. That's what I would rather. But I guess the kids love the follower numbers on YouTube. I care less. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. If there's anything we can do to make your journey a little bit smoother, let us know. Put it in the comments. And definitely log into Listeners, please. If you are sending email and listeners, check your links. For the love of everything that's good with the unicorns that are flying, please, please, please check your links. So many people are missing out on big opportunity in listeners because they're not pressing preview. Big shout out to Jimmy Adames for making that post today with highlighting the preview link, and for Chris for talking about it on his streams and stuff. Please, please, please. Guys, I hope it fired you up. Get out there, create some content. Let's go. Woo.